Hi there everybody, it's UK independent Stampin' Up demonstrator Halsey here from SlimmandStylish.com, and thank you for joining me today for a midweek mini-series. So on a Wednesday I film my midweek mini-series which features a stamp set from the mini catalogue, and I create 3 cards with it, and I don't have any idea which cards I'm going to be making. So off my shelf today I've picked up the Pretty Perennial, so let's try saying that again. Pretty Perennials. It's a bit of a tongue twister. Stamp set. I fell in love with this at On Stage at Home, and it was first on my shopping list actually for the new catalogue. Just loved it. I like florals anyway, and this set just screamed to me, especially the font Happy. So this is in the mini catalogue. You will find it on page 31, just here. As I said, it does come with coordinating dies. So these are all the dies you get, and this is the stamp set. The stamp set is £17 and the dies are £30, and you can get them both together as a bundle and get 10% off. So I have had customers contact me recently where they have put in the stamps and the dies to my store and wondered why they haven't received their 10%. You need to put in this code up here for the bundle. And when you're searching, if you search for Pretty Perennials bundle, it will come up with the bundle code. If you pop in the stamps separately and the dies separately using these codes, it won't pick up the 10%. So you do need to pick that bundle just there. And of course, they're all available from my store, www.slimmandstylish.stampinup.net. On my desk I also have some papers because it's during celebration time, exciting time of year, when you get free product when you spend over £45. And the Paper Balloons Designer Series paper just here coordinates with this set. See there, it coordinates with the Pretty Perennials bundle. So the flowers are the same flowers that you will find in this set on the paper. So if you are getting the set as a bundle, it's $42.25. You only need to pop on £3 more and you can get the paper for free with it. So don't forget that. And that is up until the 28th of February. Okay, so let's get started. I think I'm just going to use the stamps and the papers because I'm making 3 cards for the midweek mini, and I'm going to get it's going to take ages if I start doing all die cuts, because I'll quickly show you actually. Look at the amount of dies you get in this. There's 23 dies, and you've got skeletons of the dies, you've got outskirts of the dies. So it does the embossing as well as the cutting. I could be there for ages creating stuff with those. So I'm going to pop those back in the wallet and not use those, and I'm just going to use the stamp set. So to get started, I have, because the paper is white based, I have 3 white card bases at the side ready for the cards. They've already been cut and scored. So the way I do my card bases is that there is an A4 sheet. I have cut it in half and then I have scored it in half again, and that has given me card bases. Okay. And I've also got some Whisper White toppers. These are 10 centimetres by 14.25 centimetres. I might be trimming them down, I have no idea yet. So let's have a quick flick at the papers and see which ones are inspiring me. Which ones are shouting happy. Because I love that stamp, Happy. That one's screaming happy, isn't it? I quite like that. And it's got some stripes on the back, but I like that one. Oh, I love this one too. Okay. And that's got, oh, I like that. This is going to happen all the way through. Not as keen on that one personally, but the back is quite nice. Oh, that's pretty. And you've got some leaves. I think that's my favourite side of that one. And this one, very similar to this actually, but I think that's the winner. And the back of this one is really pretty. So it is quite good that you get these free. There's 12 sheets, 6 designs. Well, I say 6 designs because they're double-sided, so actually still 12 designs, but you get 2 sheets of each ones. So card. All right, let me grab my trimmer. I'm going to cut this at these were 10 centimetres, so I'm going to cut this down at 10 centimetres as well. I want that flower, so I'm actually going to be a bit liberal with the paper, and I'm going to cut that bit off there. And then I'm not sure how big that flower is. It's 10 centimetres. So it actually makes a nice little 10 centimetre by 10 centimetre square, that. Oh, dropped my card base on the floor. Well, my matting layer anyway. Quite like that. Right. What ribbons have I got to go with it, do you reckon? Oh, we've got some new ribbon that I think would look quite nice with this. And it's sparkly, so it's really sparkly on the one side and it's matte on the other, and I like it on both sides. Whichever way around it ends up will be the way we keep it. So I'm just going to pop some Tombow on here. Get this stuck down. Oh, I'm coming to the end of my Tombow, so I keep it upside down on my my desk, and it's by the radiator, so sometimes then it just flies out. But the other end of the Tombow has this squishy on, so you can always use this as a brush to spread the Tombow around. So if it does come out in lumps like mine just has, you can spread it and it helps. Okay, so let me pop my flower on, and that's going right at the very bottom. Okay, I want happy because that's the I just love the font on it. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. So let me grab a block for it. I think I'm going to pop it in the middle. What colour shall I go? What colour shall I go? What should that's Night and Navy. So I'm thinking I might go Night and Navy to match. So because my stamp is quite big, I'm just going to go this way around. Make sure it's well and truly inked up. You might see my head because I'm trying to get it straight. Oh, I love it, I love it, I love it. Just the font, I think, is beautiful. So, yeah, I like that as a trim. I don't think I want to actually bow it. I think I just want it to be on there as a bit of sparkle and a bit of glitter. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop it over, and I know that my DSP, I cut it at 10 centimetres. So I know that I want this ribbon to be around the 10 centimetre mark. So I'm just going to take my Stampin' Seal, pop a bit of adhesive there, a bit of adhesive up there. Oh, I got it on my grid paper. I don't like having my grid paper messy. If you know me, you know that. I like it to look tidy. Well, actually, I should perhaps clarify that. I don't mind my grid paper looking messy when I am here crafting on my own. However, when I'm doing a film, I don't like it to look messy because I think sometimes it distracts from the project if you're watching the project, and then I think it looks a bit weird. So I could do with some scrap Whisper White now. And I'm going to have it happy. Oh no, I'm not. I was going to put a tag on to say happy birthday, but I quite like that you make me happy. I'm hoping that's going to fit. I'm thinking of putting it between the H and the Y, so like you make me. Yes, it fits. Okay, ink that up. And I'm ever so sorry, you might get my head now because I definitely want to get that straight. You make me happy. Oh, I love that. Yes. Okay, card base. Don't think I really want to be doing much else to this. I think the paper kind of sells it on its own. Yeah, and I think I'm going to want it flat. I don't think I want to pop any dimensionals on there. Until I've stuck it flat, then I decide, oh no, actually, I'll put dimensionals on there. I'm a pain, aren't I? There we go. You make me happy. And should I have put a bow on there? What do you reckon? Bow. I'm looking where the tail would be and the top. No, I think it's going to cover the happy. So there's card number 1. Card number 2, I'm going to just pop that off to the side. I think I'm going to do some stamping now. This is that little bit that I chopped off. At some point I do want to use that, I feel. Just trying to work out where. Right. That's where, okay. Right. Let me get that very big flower up there. That's the one I want. And I'm going to bring this down here. Ink it up. And I don't want to be bright, but I do want to be brightish. I'm going to go with Ratio Rose. No, I'm not. I'm going to go with So Saffron. No, I'm not. I'm going to go with Ratio Rose. I'm going to come back and play with So Saffron in a minute and get some So Saffron flowers because we all know I love that colour. So let's just ink Ratio Rose up. I'm just going to stamp that. I'm looking at this stamp and I think it's going to come out all distinctive because it's different. Oh, it is. How pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Right. Let me do that again. I've had another thought. I know I'm scary when I think like this. I've just put some copy paper in. Let me show you what I'm thinking. I'm still going to use Ratio Rose. I'm going to ink all of my stamp up. But before I actually stamp it on my paper, I'm going to stamp it off lightly on the side. And then I'm going to stamp it onto my paper. Like that. And then I'm going to take this little one here. Let me ink that up. And I'm going to pop that straight over the top. Oh, there we go. So you've got it sort of layered like we had on the card. Like it. And then there's these little dots here. Which I'm just going to get a block for those. And have I got my basic grey? There we go. Ink those up. Oh, I like that. Right. Some leaves. Now the leaves are fun. I've already played with them, so I know how fun these can be. I'm just gonna take 2 seconds. I'm gonna flip back to the catalogue, and in the catalogue it tells you just underneath where you see the paper exactly what colours are in it. So the green, this green here that I was going to put on my card, that is in Old Olive. So I'm going to use Old Olive for my leaves. Always handy there, because then you can make sure that you get the exact correct colouring. So let me pop them onto some little blocks. 1, 2, and I'm going to stamp that down. Okay, lightly stamp it off like we just did with the Ratio Rose, and stamp 1, 2, and over the top. And I'm not stamping this off, I'm stamping this directly on. I'm going to do that so that you actually get the darker Old Olive over the top. Okay. Just going to grab, and I know I've got it somewhere, my my chamois. I had it before I started filming. There we go. I always pop stuff on top, especially when we've got lots of paper going on as well. So I'm just going to wipe that off from the Night and Navy. And where's the basic grey gone? Pop the lids on all of these. Actually, no. I'm going to keep it with the Old Olive. I've got the lid off that. Makes sense. Happy? No, definitely that way. I'm going to trim it down slightly. I think I'm just going to leave this with Happy on. I think. So on my guillotine, I'm just going to take it down and I'm eyeballing it. So it's about the same distance on both sides. And I'm just going to take off probably about ½ centimetre at the top and about the same at the bottom. There you go. Quite like that as a size. Quite like that. That's quite a simple one, but it's showing you how you can use up those scraps of DSP, because I don't know about you, I love our papers, I really do, but there is nothing worse than having unused scraps, I find. Okay, I'm going to come back with some embellishments in a second. Next card up. I think I'm going to play with well, I know I want to play with So Saffron, and if I'm playing with So Saffron, my favourite coordination colours with So Saffron are always going to be Smoky Slate and So Seafoam. These are my three colours that I feel go well together, and sometimes I'll throw in Petal Pink. That's always nice as well, but at the moment I think three's enough. And I'm going to play with, just grab my stamps. I'm going to play with the Starburst, which is this one. And that's going to be So Saffron. I'm going to play with this one here, which is the leaves, and that's going to be Soft Seafoam. And then I'm going to play with the outline of the flower, which is going to be Smoky Slate. One, two, and three. Okay, grab some cardstock again. I'm just trying to clear up my table so I'm ready to go. I'm actually going to grab the scrap piece of paper I had earlier just to protect my grid paper, because I've already told you I like to protect the grid paper. Okay, pop that down. Take all my lids off. And I'm just going to build me a background. So I'm going to start off with a Soft Seafoam. So Saffron, Smoky Slate. Oh, I quite like those all together. So I'm just going to do the same sort of bundle, posy, I suppose, maybe. And I'm going to keep them all layered the same so they all look like, say for instance, it was one stamp really. So you've got the So Saffron to the left of it. Smoky Slate to the side. Okay. Let's do some off the card. Oh, wrong colour. That's okay. I can make this work. Nightmare, aren't I? Okay, I'll put the lid on all of those. Again, I'm going to grab my Happy. This is going to be the most used sentiment, I feel, of my entire stamps from the mini catalogue. And I want the basic grey that I had out earlier. I haven't used any black in this project yet. I'm quite happy about that. Normally I overload on black, so... Ooh, like it. I'm going to also use the You Make Me. I thought I still had colour left on that, so I've just used the chamois on the side. You Make Me Happy. And I don't know whether you can see, I didn't put the Happy directly in the middle, which isn't bothering me at all, because what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to bring in my mini guillotine And I'm going to chop about 1 centimetre, and I'm eyeballing it again because my mini guillotine doesn't go that far. Actually, I'm going to bring in my trimmer, then I know I've definitely got it right. So, the good thing about our trimmer is that you can line it up, and you can see means you've got measurements at the top and the bottom exactly how far you are off. So I'm off about 3 centimetres here. So I want to turn this round, line up this bit here with the 3 centimetres. Just about there, pop it up. My happy is now in the centre, and I can do exactly the same on this section here. So I can work out that You Make Me is on the 3 centimetre mark again. My gosh. So I want to move this so that it's on the 3 centimetre mark. Just going to trim actually a little bit more off, purely because the happy has drop P's, which should become below the line, shouldn't they? So that should be the 3 centimetres. I worked out after I'd cut it because I'm weird. But there we go. You Make Me Happy. And I realise I've cut off quite a bit of the background. But that way I can now put a coloured card behind it. So I'm just going to grab my card backs, which are here. I'm not sure which colour to use, but there's the smoky slate ones, which I like. So I think I'm going to use smoky slate. That took 2 whole seconds. I thought we'd be playing through those colours just a little bit longer. Okay. And I'm going to pop that onto my card base. Don't think I want to use any ribbon. I was tempted to grab the shimmer ribbon, but actually I am going to grab the shimmer ribbon. So this is from the annual catalogue. This is from the Peony Suite, and it's called Shimmer Ribbon. Again, available from my store. Everything I've used today is available from my store. I'm very grateful for any orders that come through. And I also send a little thank you gift for each one. So as well as Celebration at this time of year, you will also get a thank you gift from me for your order. And just in case you're sitting at home thinking, oh, I placed my order and I haven't had them, I ship them out at the end of the month so that I can do them all together and know that I haven't missed anyone. And then at the end of the month, I can run a report on my store and send them out to everybody. So if you order sort of start of the month and then think, oh, I've had my order come through from Stampinup and I haven't had my thank you gift from Halsey, that's why you haven't had it. Just wait till the end of the month. And I pop them in the post. Then, so. I make myself a little faux bow, and I think I'm going to put it on sideways. I do like a sideways bow occasionally. On at the top there. You Make Me Happy. So some embellishments for my cards now. So card number 1, card number 2 and card number 3. I think card number 1 is my favourite. I love that flower. I think it's really nice. I have got the butterfly gems, and we have those in Rocio Rose, which is what I've used on these 2 cards. So that's the flower here and my flower. So I'm actually going to pick those up and put them around the flowers. Makes sense, right? Oh, I'll put it around this flower, and I'm going to put it at the top on that one. You make me happy, like those. And on this one, I don't particularly want to use any of them. They don't match my colours. So what else have I got? Ah, I've got some leftover rhinestones. So I'm going to pop a rhinestone in the middle of each of these flowers. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that leaves me with 1. So I'm just going to pop the 1 after the happy, because I didn't want to just be left with 1 on a sheet. I'd lose it. There we go. Card 1, 2 and 3. Which is your favourite? As I said, it's using the Pretty Perennials, and you can get it as a bundle, and then just top it up a little bit and you get the paper for free. I hope you've enjoyed today's project. All items that I have used on this video are available to purchase from my store, www.slimandstylish.stampinup.net. Alternatively, if you would like a copy of our catalogues, please send me an email to slimandstylish@live.co.uk or leave me a comment below and I'll get in touch with you. I upload regular content to this channel, so if you do enjoy watching my tutorials, please make sure that you have subscribed and rang the bell to get notifications when new videos go live. Thank you for joining me and have a lovely day.